Check 1 3. Well, this is Azalineage out of the Lineage family.
Anda sedang mendengar Kinabalu Podcast
with Ricardo and Ken from Sabah. This is Kinabalu Podcast.
Baik, podcast ini tidak dibawakan oleh mana-mana sponsor selain daripada Free Palestine.
Yes, sir.
So, Free Palestine, and
hentilah keganasan yang tidak berperi kemanusiaan.
betul. And we are praying for them lah.
Yes.
Sana.
We are praying for them and we are all for peace.
Yes, correct.
Peace, guys.
And Punkis.
Sipping moonshine, singing as a top line. You say it sounds sexy and you love it when I'm talking in my trouble, darling. Muli ka na pagtarap ng braso, sumarap wala ito. Biro bakit ka na haripanan, may kita mangintang nawayan.
Assalamualaikum what up people, saya Ricardo.
Saya Kenny.
Kami dari Kinabalu Podcast, the number one podcast in Sabah.
Ultra legit.
Dan kepada yang baru bersama-sama dengan kami, selamat datang ke Kinabalu Podcast, ke dunia Kinabalu Podcast, the number one orang cakap podcast di Sabah ni. Bukan kami claim, bukan kami self-proclaim, tapi memang betul.
Ianya fakta.
Memang
Atau
betul. We started in 2020.
Yep.
Dan itu masa kami mencari-cari jalan untuk mengisi masa lapang lah pada masa itulah.
Dan masa itu kita mencari di dapur lah.
Ya, betul. It was called Ini Cerita Dapur Net lah.
Yeah, man.
Dan saya sebenarnya bukan membuat memanjangkan cerita-cerita depan ni. Saya mau 3 episod ke berapa sudah. Oh, okay. We are on season 15, episode yang ke-8.
Oh. How many more? 4 more till the next season.
4 more. But anyway, aku sebenarnya kita ada podcast, kita ada session masa tu di Stadium Lika sebenarnya.
Yeah.
Tapi I think it's not a quality release because 10 minit begitu kan. It's macam it is more in two ways interaction. Masa tu kita buat live TikTok juga at the same time.
That's true.
So because of that lah yang orang bilang kita tidak boleh. It's different when you interact with people. Unless kalau banyak following yang dorang mau dengar juga walaupun kau interaction sama people. Kalau tidak banyak, better kau stick to your content lah.
That's true. So that's what we are when it comes to quality control lah.
Buat sudah lama kita nak podcast sebenarnya because of satu, buat pertama kali julung-julung kalinya kami tidak sponsor.
Yeah.
But we are still going.
We are still going. So come and support us.
Yeah. Kamu kalau ada produk, if you guys any got product or services yang kamu ingin buy ads with us, bolehlah kontak kami di kinabalupodcast@gmail.com dan boleh DM kami di semua social media kami. And as well, kalau sekiranya kamu rasa podcast kami ni bagus, boleh share and tag kami juga lah di mana-mana sumber yang kamu dapat.
That's right. When you come and support us, kita sama-sama maju, sama-sama naik.
Correct. Dan why we didn't have sponsor, it is because kita pun in the midst of banyak orang bilang apa itu, tidak mahu melanggar syarat-syarat dan terma oleh bakal sponsor kami. So menghormati jugalah kalau kau tiba-tiba coming in the midst of different sponsorship, tapi kau ada sponsor mau masuk, dia jadi conflict of interest lah.
Conflict of interest.
Ya, kira aku education aku tinggi lah kan kira.
I also high. Because I smoke.
Bodoh. Betul. So aku ada terpetik sedikit. I watched I think I forwarded it to you, the Joe Rogan with si Mr. Beast. I watched the whole episode and
damn,
I listened to the podcast.
How was it?
It was amazing, man. Aku cerita kau
Okay.
Mr. Beast punya content creating kan sudah next level. Level dia sudah super next level.
Dia sudah gila babi from the start. Now he's going for the next level. I cannot brain, man.
Yeah,
How?
Dia like okay, dia banyak bagi duit orang kan.
Yep.
From the things yang dia dapat, from the revenue yang dia dapat. Dia specifically dia YouTube yang bayar tau. Memang dia ada sponsorship tapi kebanyakannya dia antara yang paling banyak subscribers sudah dia kasih kalah the TS, the Indian punya.
Oh, TS kalah sudah.
TS something T something something.
T-series
sudah kalah.
PewDiePie pun kalah sudah.
Oh
damn.
And also dia punya revenue tu boleh reaching millions per week. Yeah. So dia in return untuk dia sustain, dia akan bagi balik in terms of buat games gitu, buat dia punya content lah.
Yeah.
So kalau siapa stay di island ni, kamu akan dapat 10,000. Lepas tu ada satu kali yang recent I watch, dia pilih 2 orang randomly, dia dah pilih yang dia punya subscribers ni antara permohonan lah. Lepas tu kamu stay di hutan ni, setiap hari kamu stay, kamu dapat 10,000
setiap hari.
Ya, $10,000 US dollar.
How many days though?
They've stayed for 60 days.
Holy shit.
They stay for over 60 days. Tapi at the end of the day, Diorang sudah macam part yang satu mau berebut. Dia kalau kamu timbak tu flare, kira sudah berhenti lah.
You're out.
You're out. Tapi dia actually aiming for 1 year. They wanted to stay for 1 year supaya diorang dapat 2 million something like that lah. Yeah. So Okay, dia bilang cara dia gini. Okay, peluru kau pegang, ni pistol saya pegang. Jadi kalau kita mau timbak flare, kita perlu ada persefahaman dua-dua lah. At the point yang sampai dia curi sudah, itu dia dah dapat tahan sudah. Sebab si Mr. Beast punya ni pula, dia punya pancingan ni every week dia ada pancingan dia.
Okay? Yes, I know.
Dia akan bawa satu bot. Okay, kamu susah mau memancingkan, saya bilang sini saya bawa kamu satu bot together with the chocolate bar, dia bilang.
Yeah, Feastables.
Feastables ya, lah. So tapi comes with the cost. It's 50,000. Dia bilang tolak daripada kamu punya dia bilang gitu.
Whatever you have earned.
Yeah.
Oh
dia
man.
Gitu. Ada satu kali lagi dia bilang, okay, hari ni kamu akan ada satu kejutan. Dia bilang dia bawa family dia.
Alamak.
Tapi jauh gitu kan, but you need to pay, dia bilang. So kalau jumpa tolak daripada kamu 20,000. Semua pun mau tolak. So daripada yang banyak-banyak tu tolak kurang sikit, tambah sikit, lebih kurang sikit apa semua.
Oh my god.
So at the end of the day, dia diorang sudah dua-dua sudah level tak tahan sudah. Yang satu tu mau bertahan, yang satu nak mau. How about you give me 2 days, dia bilang 3 days, dia bilang. Kita kau cuba bertahan 3 hari, lepas tu kau fikir balik, lepas kita jumpa cerita balik. Okay, dia bilang dia bertahan 3 hari, macam mau gila sudah. Jumpa balik sudah, dia bilang how about kau bertahan 1 lagi hari. Okay, saya bertahan lagi 1 hari, lepas tu apa boleh kau. Dia mau push satu ni kan. Tapi dia punya ending sangat-sangat bagus. Dia curi tu flare gun. Lepas tu dia jumpa tu yang dia confront dia bilang saya nak dapat tahan sudah, dia bilang terus kak, so boleh kah saya gini. Yang satu pun sorry saya tahan kau terlampau lama, dia bilang. Oh man. Dia pun sudah saya rasa saya tidak menyesal, dia bilang. Tidak ada orang lain yang boleh bertahan sama saya ni selain daripada kau, dia bilang. Itulah, so in a good term, pas dorang timbak. So they earn about $260,000 US dollar kah?
That is a lot. That's fucking lots, man.
Yeah. So dorang bagi pun masih 100,000 lebih lah satu orang.
Oh man.
Yeah man.
So initially dia ada 2 orang sana lah.
Yeah.
But you know what? Looking at dia punya game show model, it changes everything, man.
Yeah.
You know, Alone, you remember Alone, right? Alone pun begitu juga. But that one's way crazier lah.
Way crazier.
But this one is like, you know, Mr. Beast copy the same kind of formula, but you know, bump it up more. Yeah.
Because ada dia punya teaser dia, weekly teaser.
Yeah.
Dia bilang, okay, saya bagi kamu perahu lah. Dia bagi kamu, dia kasih turun. Okay, untuk kamu dapat ni peralatan, dia bagikan buka. Okay, peralatan ni kamu ada gaji, dia bilang. Ada ini, ada fire starter, dia bilang. Tapi tolak 10,000, dia bilang. Kau tolak, dia bilang. Okay, diorang boleh ada gitu, kadang-kadang diorang boleh so they can survive more.
Yeah.
Lepas tu diorang nak cari tempat cari ikan apa semua, daripada yang diorang besar-besar jadi kurus sudah 2 bulan di hutan.
Gila babi.
So I listen to the podcast and dia cerita macam mana dia pun begitu kan, dia kayak dia masih buat loan di bank. And dia untuk loan tu ratus ribu dia, ratus juta dia loan untuk pusing balik. Daripada revenue tu dia bayar balik, dia bilang.
Wow.
And then dia ada buat channel dia bilang saya terfikir dulu masa saya pergi Brazil, dia bilang sebab saya tengok di TV saya punya channel saya sendiri, dia bilang. Lepas tu saya terfikir macam mana orang sini mau faham ya, dia bilang. So saya start buat tulisan juga, tapi saya bilang masa dia buat ada 5 sudah language dia punya YouTube channel.
I remember he only did 2. Lepas tu dia tambah
dia ada
lagi.
5 soal macam Portugese, macam Spanish, dia tambah 5 soal. Coming soon dia bilang Japanese dia bilang.
So what dia
narrate balik.
Narrate balik. So everybody punya percakapan tu narrate.
Yes.
Ho.
Dia bukan set tulisan.
God damn.
Dia narrate balik.
Look at his business model, man.
So meaning to say dia akan dapat bukan daripada satu perspektif saja.
Yeah.
Daripada satu sources saja, tapi itu different sources, different niche.
Yeah.
So dia memang bijak lah saya tengok
Did you speak in Spanish just now? Si,
divorce.
Ni kalah lah.
Trinquela cabron. Por favor. So saya during that time actually yang saya mau story bukan pasal Mr. Beast, but pasal the podcast material, how si Joe Rogan cakap, dia bilang so dia cerita technicality, dia bilang so kebanyakan banyak orang buat podcast, dia bilang doesn't want to wear headphones, dia bilang. So you see why I wanted to keep on doing and wearing my headphones, dia bilang. Now we have the same level of voice, dia bilang. Apabila orang dah pakai headphone, contohlah podcast yang tidak pakai headphone, we got no problem with people don't have not using headphones on podcast.
It's your personal choice. Definitely.
But what happened during recording, kau punya suara even kau jauh, sama level the volume with my volume and your volume.
Yes.
Kalau ada 5 orang, semua sama and semua tidak boleh melanggar bercakap.
Yeah.
So dia bilang dia clunking kan, some of the words like that, it feel like clunking kan, something gitu dia bilang. So so macam dia sangat semak.
Oh right.
Apabila kau nak pakai headphone, sebab kau hanya dengar suara kau saja kuat. Untuk kau cover dia, untuk kau mau putung dia, interject dia, kau terpaksa kasih kuat lagi. Lama-lama semua bawa kuat. So tiada balance of the
volume,
aesthetic
right.
of the content punya, audio punya content. So that is why kami memang into headphones
That's the thing.
Tapi we got no problem with KJ sebab diorang pun tak pakai headphone. Banyak podcast yang tak pakai headphone juga kan.
Yeah, to each their own lah. I mean if you're comfortable with the level of volume without using the headphones, and then you know your space, you know your voice, okay lah.
Yeah, and also what is that?
There goes my phone.
So our recent episode masa di NH tu, I have to tell you the sound is not that good. Satu, because of the area, kita pernah buat sana juga. The area was very bouncy. The acoustic, but at the same time juga, if you remember, we are using your mic.
Yes.
Your mic picking up everything.
Yes.
It's a condenser for recording punya mic, for singing punya performance punya mic.
Yeah.
Which is their pick up. Kita pun pick up, itu pun pick up, and bouncing lagi. So the sound was actually not
quite
to
bad.
To the level of Kinabalu podcast lah.
I see.
To be frank.
Yeah, I know.
Because we are particular with sounds, by the way.
Yeah.
But
huge lesson for me lah, because I don't know, saya tidak tahu kenapa people don't use that kind of a mic. But now I know.
Now you know, yeah.
Now I know. Yeah.
But no problem, because masa tu pun kita pun tidak. It was a bit of rush juga. We were rushing, kita dah pergi the Sabah FC punya meet and greet, right? That time the PC press conference, and then the next day pun kita rushing lagi with kita punya minimal setup. So no problem. I mean, it happens. Shit happens, man. And we will definitely improve next time. Yeah. And also I have to tell you, kita pernah lagi shit happen before. Tidak on mic a guest.
Yeah, that happened, man.
Pun pernah shit, man. So,
tidak terikut pula dah.
Wah, yeah.
That sucks, man.
But the media now, I mean the technology now, are going to the phase of not just visual content now into audio content.
True.
So adalah Zoom, adalah this P8, adalah all this interface yang sudah specifically made for podcast. For speaking content lah, speaking.
Yeah. for your audio ear pleasure lah.
Betul.
Eargasm lah.
Yeah, betul. So what's trending now?
I need my phone.
This is you need your phone. Go take it. This is actually very sad news. Baru saja. Okay, we are proud of kita punya Olympians yang our badminton punya all of the sets lah. I'm talking about Lizija. I'm talking about the mix double, or the double
Tina.
female and women's and men's punya double.
Yeah.
So diorang reach macam Tina and Pearly tu reach until semi-final, if I'm mistaken.
I think so.
And then diorang kalah juga di rebut 3-4.
Yeah, lawan Japan.
And also go the double mixed double men's mixed double pun the double men's double diorang akan main besok, if I'm mistaken, yang untuk rebut 3 dan 4. Diorang kalau di separuh akhir juga, semi-final. And also besok juga at the same time, different time lah, tapi besok si Lizija tadi kalah di semi-final, will rebut bronze lah.
Lawan siapa?
I'm not sure yet, to be frank. Saya belum tercheck lagi, but hopefully diorang get a medal lah.
Yeah, hopefully.
To get to the level pun actually it's very very hard to do.
Olympic is a level where all athletes want to be.
Yeah, there's no more other biggest occasions
unless dia berlawan antara galaxies lah, or planets
antara
lah.
planet. Ya, itulah. So bagi saya itu paling tinggi sudah. Apalagi yalah badminton open ataupun this GP opens, whatever it is. But this is like the most biggest. Even the NBA pun antara yang kita mau tengok sebenarnya, the basketball, because American All Star.
Yeah, man.
All there.
Semua di sana, dude.
Not just that, the footballer also there. Yeah. So yeah, man.
Why isn't it? Okay, let me compare football lah. Football, when it comes to World Cup, UEFA, all that, Copa, why isn't it as hyped up? As Olympic is not as hyped up as those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because in football, it's a different religion.
Religion.
Yeah.
We're talking about religion right now. Okay.
Different religion, different kind of different race. Yeah, what I'm saying is the World Cup is the most highest there.
Higher than Olympics.
Higher than Olympics for football.
All right.
For football.
Okay.
For the whole of the sports, yes, of course the Olympic lah. Tapi kalau bola sepak itself memang tu. I think tennis also different.
Yeah, tennis also
the Grand
different.
Slam yang also different.
Wimbledon and all that.
I think golf also different. Adalah. Tapi kalau bilang sports among sports, memang Olympic lah daya. So meaning to say kalau main badminton tu, kalau kau to reach to level yang semi-final, quarter-final pun sudah kira gila babi lah.
I mean, we watched the game just now a few hours ago. Lizija lawan dengan siapa tu? Kun Lavut. Macam dari si Kuatik dia. Ya, adik dia si Tambalut.
Boy, mantap sih Kun Lavut.
Sial. Adik dia si Tambalut lah. And it was a next level game, man. Saya disappointed sikit lah dengan performance Lizija.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Mungkin the nervousness.
I think so.
Going to the nerves sudahlah.
Yeah, I think so.
Sebab macam bukan his game.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like he's in control of the game though.
Yeah. That one is that's affirmative. Yes, of course they did control because kau tidak akan jauh sampai 6-8 punya beza.
So far
kejar pun susah sudah. Yeah. Badminton ni kau 2 saja is paling jauh sudah. Kalau kau 3 ke 4 sudah memang susah sudah.
You're gonna have a hard time catching up, man.
Unless you're Lee Chong Wei lah.
Lee Chong Wei gila lah.
Dia lain level lah.
He is crazy, man.
So Azim pun kalah.
Ya, runner.
Dia pun runner 100 meter run. Actually dia saingan yang pertama tu, kedua kan, yang second tu dia nombor 3. Sikit saja jauh beza dia. Tapi
kenapa dia came in second last Second last kan?
No. Dia came in the third.
Third last.
Ya, kalau ikut tu video yang saya tengok dia bukan third last.
Third.
Dia kalau according to saingan semua tu kan, dia paling bawah lah.
Alright.
Tapi masa yang saringan yang dia lari tu dia nombor 3. Tapi kalau according to time punya time check, what do you call this in this KOM punya term, they call it time, apa yang masa ni, mengikut masa ni. Sebab ada akan begini, saingan pertama 1 dan 2 diorang akan ambil. Kedua 1 dan 2. Lepas tu diorang akan ambil 1 dan 2 dan juga ikut tu susunan masa yang untuk 3 dan 4. Lebih kurang begitulah. Sebab banyak negara ini
best time lah.
Best time, yes. Ada call best time ya. I was looking for that by the way. Okay. So best time 1 2 dan juga best time. So best time tu check dia paling bawah lah. Aku tak rasa Malaysia into the running punya
Not really.
I don't think so. Macam kita tiada DNA into the peak punya, we never reach to the level yang pas sampai final pun apa semua.
Track and field macam tidak berapa kan.
Kecuali sukan si kita pernah lah juga kan, macam dapat si siapa ni, the Sarawakian dude, Nyambek, Watson Nyambek,
yes, the OG. Yeah.
And I think kalau sukan si ya, tapi kalau Commonwealth ya,
Commonwealth, yes.
Tapi kalau sukan Olimpik ni macam we cannot fight with this African punya territory.
Cannot, man.
And also the African American.
It's like Kancil versus Gazelle, man.
Ya.
Apa kau mau lawan ni?
With the long horns kan.
Yeah.
So
bukan memandang rendah,
bukan.
tapi we realize lah the performance lah. Yeah.
I think the Ministry of Sports Ministries di sini need to perkuatkan dari semua, bukan select. I do believe dorang pun cuba memperbanyakkan semua segi sukan ni.
Yeah.
But kita tidak boleh aim semuanya.
Yeah, we have to be specific.
Yeah.
Apa kita punya niche, like badminton, yes, our niche.
Ya, kita punya dulu kita punya
Swimming
Nicole and David ya, swimming team Sabahan pun pernah masuk Olympic.
Our swimming team is good as well. Yeah.
And if you track back last time masa dorang first buat Olympic di sini from Melbourne, last time I forgot, Sabah pernah wakil Sabah.
Yeah. Two of them kan.
Yeah.
Even though tidak mendapat tempat, but we did send two.
That time was still not merdeka yet. So
yes, 1956.
Yeah.
Wow.
And bagi aku juga, macam kita punya Sabah, kita punya tim Malaysia pun pernah pergi Olimpik juga, layak sebenarnya. Tetapi kita tarik diri sebab kita boycott the Middle East punya something going on.
Right. Yes.
Jadi konon-kononnya all these Muslim punya country boycott. But tiba-tiba Iraq sama Iran, if I'm mistaken, masuk.
Yeah.
Fill in the slot. Tu marah lah, all the players agak marah during that time.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but itu yang sejarah yang saya if I'm mistaken, saya terbaca lah.
So I forgot what was the event what was the incident, saya lupa sudah.
So I forgot the incident juga, tapi something they boycotted something lah di sana di Middle East punya yang negara Islam tidak akan join. Sekali tiba-tiba Iraq sama Iran join begitulah.
Ya, tiba-tiba ni konon.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna go to the next one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna to the next one, a little bit heartfelt and deep regarding to what happened in the Middle East. I mean, specifically Palestine. Jangan kemana-mana, kita kembali selepas ini.
Hai guys, saya Izan Razak. So, korang sekarang sedang mendengar Kinabalu Podcast nombor 1 di Sabah.